Today I was feeling down because I was craving some ice cream. And then I remembered that I'm on a diet. But my cat said.
Get some ice cream, fucker.
So I went to the fridge and all I could find was just ice and some creamer. Hold on, let me have something here. Alright, next time you're craving some ice cream, try this thing. I'm just adding this because that's what came up to my mind when I started craving ice cream. I said, well, what if I use this as a kind of like a sweetener for for the ice cream? Then for the protein part, I'm gonna use this one right here, which is actually a meal replacement, but I think it's gonna be even better since it has a little, it has some fiber and some texture, right? So I think it's gonna be perfect for this ice cream experiment. And it is vanilla flavored. This is vanilla, so hopefully the two of them together are gonna create something tasty and juicy and thick and rich. But let's see. Of course, we need a blender to blend all of this together. I don't know how much ice, how much water, how much. So we're just gonna eyeball it. Man, this should be enough for just me. And since it's gonna be a little experiment, let's see how this comes out. I should probably add some water to it first. Let's see, a little bit of water so it doesn't get too thick. Let's go with so this protein is, it has 3 grams of fat per scoop, 12 grams of carbs, which 3 are fiber, and 25 grams of protein. So I'm gonna go with 2 scoops. Let's see how this turns out. And 2. Shit. And just a little bit of this to add some extra flavor. I know, there's a whole bunch of chemicals in this thing, but at least I'm saving calories. Let's see what happens. That's it. Second blend. And this is what we end up with. Probably a little too runny, but not bad at all for the first try. We can just freeze it for a little bit and it'll probably thicken up. But it's pretty damn good. Oh my god! This is amazing. Mmm. 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 Fuck any other type of ice creams. This is it. Can you believe that you can have this much ice cream and only be 340 calories? 340 calories. That's like just a meal, like a regular meal. And this whole bunch of, I mean, I don't know if you can call it ice cream, but it's pretty damn good. Like, this is, no kidding, I'm probably just gonna stop buying ice cream for forever. This is like cheaper and Super tasty. Plus, I can eat this whole thing and I'll be fine. Mm. Yep. This is what I needed. And just so you can visualize the difference of a regular ice cream, just a regular ass ice cream, one of those that you buy anywhere, and the one we made, say the blender, boom, 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 buttons and things, blendy, blendy thingy. Right, that's that's kind of a blender, and then the ice cream comes out. Well, whatever. So you would usually eat at least one of these in one sitting. And that's probably, let's say, more than 700 calories. And let's say you are an average person who needs 2,000 calories per day. So that's how many calories you need per day to maintain your weight. And usually, if you are overweight, it's because you eat more than this. You probably end up eating, let's say, 2,500. So now you have that calorie surplus of 500 calories. And that usually happens when you do this type of things, when you don't realize that you're eating this many calories because you're eating this on top of all the food that you've had during the day. And when you add everything up, you end up with that much. Let's say you only ate 1,800 calories during the day because you've been a good person, a good human, and you love your body, and you have been feeding yourself healthy, low calorie dense food. But then at night, you have the ice cream, and you end up with this many calories. So now you're gonna be at a calorie surplus rather than at a calorie deficit if your calories were this much. I mean, this is just an example. This doesn't apply to you or anybody specifically, unless you need 2,000 calories a day. But that's why you wanna, or you can use this different options, which let's say you can get down the same amount in one sitting, and the amount that I just made today could be easily two of this, easily, and which is actually 340 in two servings of this total, of course, because we used 2 scoops of protein, and that was it. That was the only calorie source, and which was actually 50 grams of. So if we break this down, you would look at usually something like maybe 15 grams of protein, a whole bunch over 100 easily grams of carbs, and I mean this is just from the top of my head, and maybe I don't know, like 30 grams of fat. And this, on the other hand, because we looked at the package and we used 2 scoops, we actually have 50 grams of protein. And it had 12 grams of carbs per scoop. So that's 24 grams of carbs total. I believe, I don't forget, I can just look back in the video, but I believe it was like 2 grams of fat per serving. So let's say five, just to round it up. 5 grams of fat. So yeah, that's around 350 grams. Calories. That's around 300 calories. Which even if you were to eat all of this in one sitting, you're only gonna be 100. Whoops, 100 calories over your maintenance calories, and which you probably won't eat the whole thing. You're probably gonna end up eating maybe this much calories, this many calories, and you would still be let's say that you have been tracking your calories and you actually consumed during the day 1800 calories, you're only gonna add this much, right? So you're gonna be at what, 1975. You are still in a kind of questionable calorie deficit, but you enjoyed your ice cream, so you won't gain any weight because you didn't go with the regular one, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually adds up, and you end up eating way more than you should, and that's why you don't see results. So you don't see your any changes in your body going on. So yeah, a little tip. You want to use some protein ice and cream. Why don't we call it that? Protein ice and cream. Yeah, that's gonna be the protein ice and cream, which is pretty fucking badass. So yeah, get shredded, get protein ice and cream if you want to stay at a calorie maintenance level or even a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight. All right, here's another great example of what not to drink or take or eat, and it's this right here. It's a hey McDonald's, the McDonald's smoothie, which I'll put the macros somewhere over here. It's actually 330, I believe. So 330 calories for this thing, which, I mean, it's quite a lot. It's a large one, by the way. The strawberry and banana smoothie. But yeah, we have 330 calories, just 4 grams of protein. I mean, I'm not expecting 20 grams of protein in a McDonald's smoothie. 76 grams of carbs and 1 gram of fat. Now, I mean, calorie wise, it's not super crazy, but the thing is that you usually have this with, like, I don't know, something else, not just by itself. If you had it by itself, it wouldn't be as bad. I mean, it's not the best option, of course, since it's just carbs, it's just straight up sugar, and yeah, you don't want that. So yeah, this is another example. You can either have the protein ice and cream, or or just I mean, even a large smoothie is a lot. That would be your whole meal. That's it. You're not getting anything else if you're trying to stay at a calorie deficit. So yeah, I just grabbed this just to see what it was all about, and of course, yeah, because I'm gonna drink it. I'm hungry. Yeah, well, what a great fucking example. Get a fucking smoothie full of sugar after fasting for like 12 hours. Don't be like me, at least on this. And that's it. I hope that helps, and the rest is on you. So now you know how to get fit, yo. All right, bye.